O'clock now.
We have 5. Exactly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is it just calling?
Helen's on.
Boy. Okay, I'm going to call this meeting to order, 7 o'clock, and let's see, today's date is October 5th. Meeting of the Barre City Development Review Board agenda. First, we'd like to welcome our new member, Jamie Bauer.
Hi,
nice to have you with us. And there is an adjustment to the agenda. We are going to postpone vice chair nominations until further notice. And I don't see anybody besides you two, so there's probably no visitors that are addressing anything other than that's what's on the agenda. First, we'll take care of old business, and this is consideration of minutes from the August 3rd, 2023 meeting. Do I have a motion on that?
So moved.
Is there a second?
So second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
I wasn't here.
That's okay. Opposed, no. Say no.
Should Colin be included in the vote?
Colin, are you there?
Having problems with my mute button here. Aye.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then the motion carries and the minutes are approved. Second order of business is the notice of decision for 240 North Main Street, August 3rd hearing. Is there a motion on that?
I so move.
I will
Okay.
move to approve as written.
Actually, I think Katrina
I'll second
mentioned her.
that.
You seconded. Okay, thank you. All those in favor say aye or raise your hand.
Can I
Aye.
ask a question?
Oh, sure.
Because I don't think the motion was actually stated. Was it?
Oh,
I'm sorry?
no,
It's okay, because you're basically going to say exactly what the chair said,
Okay.
so you can't say
I'm good with that. I'm just for
I'll
the.
practice that in the future.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the decision is approved unanimously. Okay, before we do start, I do need to notify you that we normally have 8 or 9 members of the board. We have a couple vacancies right now and one person who's not present. And it does require a quorum of 5 affirmative votes in order for an application to be approved. So if you wish to wait until there may be more members to consider your application, or you can proceed tonight.
I'd like to proceed.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Michael and Sandra Thurston, 94 North Main Street, seeks design review approval for facade design review overlay district, historic structure overlay district, special flood hazard area, UC-1 zoning district. We do have your application in front of us, and we've all had an opportunity to read it. It's very complete. Thank you. If there's anything you would like to add, I have to swear you in, don't I? Okay, I assume you both are going to be speaking. Okay.
I think so.
Okay. You just raise your right hand, please. You swear the testimony you're about to present is the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
And please state your names for the record.
Michael Thurston.
Sandra Thurston.
Okay, thank you. If there's anything that you would like to add or expand on, or please feel free to do so.
Not really, with the exception that I brought a piece of the material
Oh, good.
with me,
Oh, great.
so that it will give you an idea of the type. We jokingly are calling it heavy metal.
Is that the color?
What a musical
color.
background.
Cityscape gray.
Okay.
And we
The
thought,
sign will remain blue.
well, yeah, the actual sign is going to remain
I
the
like the
same.
color.
I do too. Very grand, it's appropriate.
Very pretty.
Well, that was one of the
very
reasons it
similar.
was chosen.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought it would be a terrific improvement on the original orange metal that was on the building when we bought it.
We would tend to agree, I'm sure. Okay, great.
So that's really the only addition.
Okay. All righty. Well, we'll take some questions or comments from the board. Sarah?
I don't have any questions.
You don't?
I thought it
Okay.
was very
How
thorough.
about you, Jamie?
I have a, oh, sorry.
No, yeah, you're fine.
I have a quick question. I'm not sure if this is more of a design review purview, but looking at the building and looking at the before and afters, I wondered about the vinyl on the windows because the signage is going to be so beautiful and bright and new, and the siding is going to be bright and new. If the vinyl on the windows was also going
The
to be.
vinyl lettering on the windows is extremely weathered. And it's our plan to scrape that off and not replace it.
That works. That was going to be my question because it's going to look even worse with everything else being like all
Yeah.
new and beautiful.
And the color scheme was originally designed to match the facade color. And that no longer would be true. So,
That was my only question.
Thank you. Just before Katrina, was anything received from any of the department heads in respect to this application? No, okay, thank you. Katrina?
Yeah, one question. You mentioned the orange originally? Did the
Yeah.
blue come over, it was originally orange?
yeah.
Yeah, you can see it where we've just taken off the front a little bit. You can see it as you drive by.
The
It's
parapet that was
ugly
just
orange.
taken down was made of wood.
Yeah?
And that was put up over the metal. So that part became camouflaged.
Yeah.
And we painted the rest of the orange the same color blue as the parapet.
I see.
And you can see where some of the paint has chipped away.
Yep.
You can see the orange shining through.
Ah.
And where the parapet came down, you can see an entire bar of orange across the top. And as lovely as it is, we kind of nixed the idea of, the orange.
Yes, well, it's not a patina that's particularly attractive.
Well, I guess, when it was the liquor store, I guess it was okay, but.
Make sure people can find it, right?
I have no other questions.
Thank you. Colin, do you have any questions?
No, oh, Colin, sorry.
Yeah.
No, the application looked pretty straightforward, and so no questions here.
Okay, thank you. Another member has joined the board, Jessica. Jessica, do you have any questions or comments you'd like to make in respect to this application?
No, I reviewed it, and so no, I don't think I do. No.
Okay, good. So anything further that you wish to add? No? Okay.
really.
All right. The board will go into deliberative session and make a decision on this application, and you will be notified. You can call Michelle in the morning if you wish and get the board's decision, and you will receive a letter within a week of the
Great.
board's decision.
Great.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You.
That's simple. Bing, bang, bong. This is going to be a short one today.
We like that going, though.
Yeah, this is not going to last till 9.
No.
Because sometimes they get a little complicated.
Oh, sure. I'm sure.
I would make a motion to go into deliberative session.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Who was the second? Sorry.
I'm
Jessica.
Jessica, yeah. And if Janet and Michelle, if you will join us in the deliberative session, thank you. The board will now go into deliberative session.
I'm done yet. Hold on.
Okay.
We all set? Okay.
Yes.
Any comments from anybody in respect to this?
Hold on, she's not done.
Oh,
No, I think it's a great, so it's going,
okay, I would entertain a motion in respect to this application, taking into consideration the condition that Michelle or staff has requested.
I would make a motion to approve the application as presented. What's the caveat?
It's right on the last page of the staff, yeah.
With the condition that the decision and that the zoning administrator be allowed to approve any immaterial or non-substantial changes to the site plan without having to come back before the DRB for revision.
Thank you. Is there a second to that?
I second that.
Okay, thank you. Waiting for you to speak up. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Say aye. Opposed? None?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously then. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we got here now. Okay, well, we're skipping the nominations for vice chair. Round table is needed. Anybody have anything to add to the round table? Anything other than business, that is. Go ahead.
Well, I missed most of the presentation. It must have been very brief because,
It
yeah.
was. It
Yeah,
was.
I had called and said that there was a flare-up at work. An angry customer. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But, so I missed a lot of the presentation, and I'm sure you went over the safety factors, the length of time the project will take, and it's right there on the sidewalk, and
It's always been on the sidewalk.
and the material that, obviously, it's a company, Ever Metal it's called, or Everlast Metal,
That's the name of the company that produces the metal.
and it's a toxic-free metal, toxic-free substance, and
I
it's
would-
not going to be leaching.
They have to meet certain standards in respect to the material.
Oh, no, of
used.
course.
Yes.
I know, sometimes yes, we've
Yes,
been those
but good
incidents.
question.
Yes, like lumber liquidators, remember, people thought that was great, and then they found out like years later it was.
And Monsanto,
Right,
too, so
I think that we're going outside of the subject matter at hand.
we are.
So,
But you're forgiven.
oh, thank you.
Okay, no executive session. Janet, no need for executive session. Okay, this is a very brief meeting, but
I'm
go
just
ahead.
curious, one question, what is the status of the board now? Are we still short?
Yeah, Ward 1 is still vacant, and what was the other one?
And at large?
I think I'm at large, yes. I'm-
You're at large, and then Ward 2, or is she Ward 1? Are you Ward 1?
Oh, she's an at-large.
I live
You're at large,
I
okay,
live
so.
in Ward 2, but I'm at large.
Okay, that doesn't matter on wards then, okay.
We're still down 2 regardless.
I'm just trying.
Did Jeffrey resign? I didn't know.
Jeffrey resigned and Michael,
Oh, he
resigned.
resigned. That's a shame, because
I
he
know.
was good.
they
we're
both
down
were.
3.
And yes, they were
both were
both
down.
good. They were
Yeah.
insightful.
Michael was like
Michael was
everything.
very
He was
insightful, I
just
thought.
overwhelmed with everything, that's all.
As are
So,
you, Katrina.
Have there been any prospects? Have anybody made applications?
It's managed through the city manager's office.
Okay. One question. I read something, I think, that members of the board need to be a Barre City resident. Is that
For
correct?
DRB, that's always been.
Oh, okay. What if the person hasn't been a resident for like a certain period of time? Is there a certain period of time?
Nope, statute says they must be city residents.
Okay, all right. Thank
They
you.
turn the key and come into a city home, they're a resident.
Yeah, okay. I know to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
A second?
I would gladly second
All
that.
right. Those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I think
Okay.
this
Thank
is
you.
like a record of the shortest DRB meeting ever.
It is.
15 minutes.
So
Yeah.
can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just wait till she takes us